So I'm just gonna play, watching my eyes go away, watching my eyes go away, watching my eyes go away.
Welcome back. Well, guys, I'm back with another one for you guys. This will be the first part of a Halloween special edition wine that I will be doing. The next video that I will have would be the second wine that I'm doing up in this series. So once again, this is part 1. And I was thinking about what would be a good wine to do for Halloween. And I actually came up with 2 ideas. This one actually I had made last year, and it came out pretty well. And it does take a lot of steps up in this one to do. So I will most likely be doing a video of the process all the way through, you know, as far as the cooking and all of that. I will be starting off giving you the wine recipe ahead of time as far as the ingredients that will be involved. I am going with 8 Granny Smith apples or any tart variety of your choice. We will be doing 3 pounds homemade caramel, tomato, whatever your choice for how you want to pronounce it. The caramel that we will be using will be made from scratch. So everything is pretty much generic or organic, if you want to say it like that. We're using 6 cups of white sugar for the caramel, 2 cups water, 2 ounces fresh lemon juice, 6 cups heavy cream, 2 ounces vanilla extract, 0.1 ounce sea salt, 1 gallon water, 1 bag of black tea, half a teaspoon of pectic enzyme, and 1/4 teaspoon yeast. Okay, I just said that, but I also continue with what the wine will be completely made with. Everything that you see in front of you is some of the stuff that we will be using. As far as the sanitizer, which I can't say enough is important. Guys, I normally don't show that up in the videos because, like I said in my first video, how to make mango tango wine, I always sanitize all my stuff, everything that I use. Just because I don't show you up in the video, don't mean I don't use sanitization up in any of my processes or any of the wines that I make, procedures, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's what I do. And like I said, I try to show you guys some of the steps as much as possible so you don't get confused. I know that, like I said, I leave a recipe at the end, and maybe on the recipe, you know, the video side of it, as far as me showing the pictures, you guys might not understand or get to the recipe and look at the recipe and be like, well, up in the video he said do this and do that. That's why I kind of give you the recipe to actually give you the amounts just in case you forgot, or to give you a guide just to go back and look at, you know, if you want to pause the video where you can see what I'm actually using and the amount and the steps that I'm going through. From video to video though, it's pretty much the same. Like, I mean, if you ever look at any wine video for the amounts of things that you put up in there, like for your water, for your sugar, you know, the fruits or whatever, it's pretty much the same, guys. You can actually switch up recipes, just switching out fruits and everything else, and you'll notice that the water, sugar, the yeast, all of the amounts is pretty much the same. Nothing changes with that. Like I said, we'll be using the strain up in this video for our equipment. The candy thermometer is a way that you can check the caramel by the smell and the color to make sure that it's done. We also be using the carboy that's sitting in the back over there with our airlock and bung. And another thing about that, I know at the end of the video, I always say seal with airlock and bung. If you look, you can see that we have sanitized water in our airlock. They have a line, guys, on there that says, you know, fill to this line. And that's what that's where we fill our sanitizer to make sure that we don't get anything like bugs, gnats, whatever pests that possibly can crawl inside and get into the wine. And also to make sure that blanket of CO2 that we get from the yeast, once that form, basically don't get in contact with the air from the outside. So basically that sanitized water is in a way a barrier. The bung itself is where the airlock sits in, where you seal your carboy with. That's what we use to seal the carboy. But like I said, if you look at everything in front of us, I already went through how much we'll be using of each thing. So like I said, this is going to be the first of a Halloween special. They have a part 2 coming up with another wine that I'm making. And guys, I really hope you enjoy. When I tried this wine last year, because I made it the previous year before and actually got a chance to try it, I really enjoyed it. And everybody that I let try the sample bottles really liked them too. And I hope you guys get a chance to make this and see how it comes out. And it might be a treat for you to have for Halloween next year, to treat your guests for a nice party or whatever. So let's get this process started.